In early 2026, Kamchatka, Russia's wild eastern peninsula, faced a winter storm unlike any in living memory. A relentless barrage of snow-buried cities, isolating communities and transforming the landscape into a sea of white. This wasn't just another harsh winter. This was a siege. Streets vanished, cars disappeared, and daily life ground to a halt as snowdrifts swallowed familiar landmarks. The world watched in awe, then confusion, as the storm's scale became clear. But as the snow piled up, so did rumors and viral images online, blurring the line between fact and fiction. Kamchatka's ordeal became a tale of two storms, one of nature, one of misinformation. In this video, we'll separate the real events from the digital myths. We'll explore the challenges faced by Kamchatka's people and the heroic efforts to keep them safe. This is a story of nature's raw power and the equally powerful influence of technology. Let's dig through the snow and the data to uncover the truth behind Kamchatka's great snowstorm. To grasp the true scale of Kamchatka's storm, let's look at the numbers. Official reports show Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky received over 5 meters, 18 feet of snow in just 6 weeks. The most intense period, January 13th to 16th, saw over a meter of snowfall in 3 days, more than the city's usual monthly average. Snowdrifts, sculpted by fierce winds, reached over 8 feet, burying cars and blocking doorways. The average snow height across the city was nearly 6 feet. This was a genuine crisis. Roofs strained under the weight, roads vanished, and daily life was paralyzed. The numbers alone tell a dramatic story, no exaggeration needed. Kamchatka's residents faced a monumental challenge, requiring a massive, emergency response. The reality was severe enough to be newsworthy. As we'll see, the facts were soon overshadowed by viral fiction. But first, let's see how this snow transformed daily life. The data paints a clear picture. Kamchatka was under siege from an unforgiving winter. For Kamchatka's residents, the snowstorm was a daily battle. Many awoke to find doors blocked and windows buried. Lower floors plunged into twilight. Streets and highways disappeared, isolating neighborhoods and halting all public transport. Cars were entombed for weeks, and getting essentials became a community effort. Schools closed indefinitely. Businesses shifted to remote work where possible. Residents dug tunnels and trenches just to reach the street, creating a bizarre subterranean network. Children played atop snowdrifts that reached second-story windows, while adults worried about the weight on their roofs. The city's landscape became surreal. Skiers glided down main roads, and daily routines were upended. Yet beneath the novelty was constant unease, isolation, danger, and the threat of collapse. The storm forced everyone to adapt, relying on neighbors and ingenuity to survive. Kamchatka's winter became a test of endurance and community spirit. But as the real crisis unfolded, a digital blizzard was brewing online. Let's unmask the viral Snowcalypse. As Kamchatka battled real snow, social media was hit by a blizzard of fake images. Viral posts showed entire apartment blocks submerged under 40-foot drifts, scenes straight out of a disaster movie. These AI-generated images spread rapidly, shared by millions and even picked up by news outlets. But digital forensics quickly exposed the truth. The images were fabrications, created by algorithms, not cameras. Telltale signs, unnaturally smooth snow, warped buildings, gave them away. The real crisis was dramatic enough, but the fakes made reality seem less urgent by comparison. This digital storm muddied public understanding and distracted from genuine struggles on the ground. The viral Snowcalypse became a case study in how AI can manufacture convincing, global-scale fictions overnight. The line between fact and fantasy had never been thinner. But how did these fakes go viral so quickly? Let's trace the origins of the digital blizzard. The most viral Snowcalypse images came from a single Threads user, Ibatov, who used AI to create them as a prank. Within hours, the images were everywhere, on TikTok, Facebook, and news feeds worldwide. The visuals were engineered for virality, dramatic, plausible, and emotionally charged. Millions believed them, sharing without question. The platform's algorithms amplified the fakes, rewarding engagement and fueling a snowball effect. Even after the creator admitted the hoax, the images kept circulating. This episode exposed a vulnerability our instinct to trust what we see, especially when it fits a dramatic narrative. In the age of AI, seeing is no longer believing. The Kamchatka fakes became a textbook example of how quickly misinformation can spread and how hard it is to stop. Meanwhile, real people were fighting a real crisis on the ground. While the world debated viral images, Kamchatka's emergency crews were in a race against time. Bulldozers, snowplows, and excavators worked around the clock to clear roads and reach critical infrastructure. Crews braved freezing temperatures and relentless snowfall, often working 18-hour shifts. Their first priority: hospitals, power stations, and emergency services. For many residents, the sight of a cleared path was a lifeline. Emergency workers and soldiers also went door to door, checking on the vulnerable and delivering supplies. In some cases, they dug tunnels through packed snow to reach trapped families. The community rallied too. Neighbors shared shovels, food, and support. The official response was massive, but grassroots cooperation was just as vital. Kamchatka's people didn't just wait for rescue. They organized, helped each other, and endured. Their resilience was as formidable as the storm itself. But the crisis also had a tragic side. Amid the struggle and misinformation, Kamchatka's storm claimed real lives. 2 people died, not from cold, but from avalanches of snow and ice falling from overloaded rooftops. The weight of meters of snow made every building a potential hazard. Emergency services issued constant warnings, but the risk was everywhere. For those who ventured outside, danger could come from above at any moment. These tragedies were a stark reminder. This was no digital fantasy, but a deadly, real-world event. The loss of life cut through the noise of viral images, grounding the story in grim reality. Behind every weather disaster are individuals and families forever changed. Kamchatka's storm was not just a spectacle, it was a human crisis. And it was part of a much larger pattern. Kamchatka's storm was just one chapter in a season of extremes across Russia. That winter, Moscow also saw its heaviest snowfall in over 2 centuries, overwhelming even the most winter-hardened city. Across the country, deep cyclones and persistent atmospheric fronts dumped record snow, disrupting millions of lives. Meteorologists traced these events to large-scale shifts in weather patterns, pulling moisture from oceans and unleashing it as snow. Kamchatka's ordeal was the most dramatic, but not unique. The entire nation was gripped by an unforgiving winter, testing infrastructure and resilience. This context shows the storm wasn't a freak event, but part of a broader climate narrative. As global weather grows more extreme, such events may become more common. Kamchatka and Moscow's experiences are a warning and a lesson in adaptation. But in an era of viral misinformation, facts matter more than ever. Here's why. Kamchatka's Snowcalypse is a story for our times, where nature's fury meets the power of digital deception. The real storm tested a community's limits, the fake one tested our ability to tell truth from fiction. The viral spread of AI-generated images is a warning. Misinformation can outpace reality, muddying real crises. As AI tools become more sophisticated, the risk of deepfakes grows. We can't afford to accept everything we see online. Digital literacy is essential. Question sources, seek corroboration, and look for signs of manipulation. In Kamchatka's case, a quick search would have revealed the truth. The real struggle was overshadowed by a digital fantasy. Facts matter, for the people enduring the crisis, for the responders, and for all of us navigating a world where reality is contested. The great snowstorm of 2026 taught us about nature, community, and the importance of truth. In a blizzard of information, facts are our only reliable shelter. Let's remember that lesson before the next storm hits.